On the News Hour tonight, Smriti Irani, after a long time Vice President of the BJP and Member of Parliament of the Rajya Sabha, is Asifa Khan of the BJP. From Ahmedabad, Zafar Sareshwala. It's very interesting today. We have two voices. One, a Muslim voice from the BJP. One, pro-BJP voice, if I can call him that. That's Zafar Sareshwala, who's also a Muslim voice. On the other side, we have Shakti Singh Gohil, who's a Congress leader. Hassan Kamal is Vice President of the Muslims for Secular Democracy. And Tanveer Sadiq is spokesperson of the National Conference. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, with your permission, we begin. Now, let's begin by getting Shakti Singh Gohil in, because, you know, with Shakti Singh Gohil, your entire cut and thrust of your argument against Narendra Modi is that he's unacceptable to the minority community. Now, he's taken you head on today, Mr. Shakti Singh Gohil. He's taken Rahul Gandhi head on. He says either Rahul Gandhi reveals who are these Muslim youth who he's referring to in his speech yesterday, when he says that the ISI is trying to operate out of Muzaffarnagar after the riots. He says either go public with the names of the people you were referring to, and if you can't give us the names, then Rahul Gandhi should apologize publicly to the youth of India. In other words, he's saying Rahul Gandhi is trying the divide and rule policy. He's trying to create this communal secular divide without thinking of the impact it has on the Muslim community. I want you to take your first position on the debate tonight. Shakti Singh Gohil. Will Rahul Gandhi reveal the names?
Rahul, look who is talking what. Mr. Modi, he is always tell lies, and whatever he said about the Muslims and what he spoke about the Pakistan today, he is questioning Rahul Gandhi. In fact, BJP and some personalities who are on a payroll of Modi have twisted the entire speech of Rahul Gandhi.
I thought Rahul Gandhi said that yesterday.
Carefully,
I thought Rahul Gandhi said that yesterday. Rahul Gandhi said that an intelligence bureau officer gave him a private briefing and told him that there are some people in Muzaffarnagar from some Muslim youth whose families are the victims of the Muzaffarnagar riots, who are being contacted by the Pakistan ISI. Now, this is fairly serious. What Modi is saying, reveal the names. What's wrong in saying reveal the names? Otherwise, you are using the Muslim community as a mascot.
Let me speak now, please. Rahul ji's, if you listen to Rahul ji's speech again, he said that एक IB का अफसर मुझे मिला था. Not a question of briefing. हमें भी मिलते हैं. Gujarat IB officers or Central IB officers, they are frequently meeting us, and it is their duty from Panwala to politician to meet and gather the information.
Now, how do I know it's not a story?
Today Modi is questioning about.
How do I know it's not a story? Let's get Smriti Irani in. No, where is the twisting? Just make it brief. Tell me where is Narendra Modi twisting things? Where is he twisting things, Mr. Gohil? You have not been able to prove anything so far. Where is the twisting?
Yes, I'm telling you, just if you replay Rahul Gandhi's speech, there was no question of briefing. Entire BJP is shouting how an IB officer can go and brief Rahul Gandhi. It was not a question of briefing. Informal meeting of IB officers with politicians is usual. I am telling you, day in and day out. I'm not the part of the government. Today I'm not.
I don't know.
So IB officers are coming to us. Even the state IB and the central IB officers. They are talking informally and formally with us.
No, they talk to you.
Yes, to us.
Formally, formally the intelligence bureau speaks to you. 1 minute. Formally, the intelligence bureau speaks to you. 1 minute. You are saying the intelligence bureau speaks to you?
Yes.
How do they speak to you? You have no capacity in which they can speak to you.
Yes, and that's what I am telling you. This is the duty of the intelligence officers to meet the politician, to meet from Panwala to press reporters, and to gather the information and to chat with them.
I'll get a first reaction. We have a lot to debate on this. I'm getting Smriti Irani first.
And not only central IB.
Fine.
The state IB police officers are coming to us.
First point. Don't get worked up, Mr. Shakti Singh Gohil. The debate is only warming up right now. So first point, I asked Shakti Singh Gohil on Modi's counter charge that there are 3 people, that these youth who so-called have been contacted by the ISI, either Rahul Gandhi reveals the names or he apologizes. You heard Mr. Gohil. Smriti Irani, your first counter rebut.
Well, it's very rare, Arnab, to see me smiling on a Times Now debate. Normally, I'm pretty worked up. But today, I begin this debate.
Oops, I think I'm losing the line. I'm losing the line at the critical moment repeatedly there from Smriti Irani. Yes, go ahead. We got the line with you back. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, we're getting a bad line. I'll get Asifa to counter that. Asifa, if you can hear me right. Why don't you counter Shakti Singh? Go ahead. You heard his response.
Yeah, I can hear you exactly, Arnab, and let me rebut him by saying I was there in the Congress as a politician for 5 years, and none of the IB came and met me, and even now when I'm in the BJP, none of the IB comes and meet the politicians. In what capacity do they meet Rahul Gandhi? In what capacity do they come and meet Rahul Gandhi and they report to him? That is a question before the nation. What I want to say is that the names, they need not give the names now because they don't have the names, but Jamiyat-e-Ulama-e-Hind president had given them the names in 2003 of the Congress people who were there in the riots. We have the letter. They didn't reply to that 2003 letter of the Jamiyat-e-Ulama-e-Hind president. So the Congress party has been utilizing Muslims as vote bank politics. They don't want the Muslims, but they want Muslim votes. And they have been doing this for the past 60 years. Tell me, Arnab, why is the position of the Indian Muslim community deteriorating year by year when a particular party has been established on minority plank, and today the Sachar committee report is there for the past 6 years, and the diagnostic report of this community is there, and yet the community is backward. Who is going to reply us on that? And they need not challenge the intelligence of the Muslims. Muslims are intelligent enough to judge a particular leader for themselves. And this is exactly what the Islamic scholars and the Muslims youth at large are understanding, that they need to spread out of Congress and talk with other political parties as well.
Today, we've also had, All India Muslim Personal Law Board Deputy Chief Maulana Kalbe Sadiq, who says, Hassan Kamal, he says that the Bharatiya Janata Party's Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi is not a political untouchable for the minority community, for Muslims. He says the doors are not closed for talking to Modi, and he says that Modi can garner votes if he shows that he cares for Muslims. He says what Mr. Modi did was wrong, but if he is willing to change, we are willing to change. Do you feel, Hassan Kamal, that the Muslim community is changing, or is these comments from Kalbe Sadiq today and others earlier are going to make the Muslim community change the way it views Mr. Modi?
Why don't you think that Mr. Kalbe Sadiq, or for that matter any other Muslim cleric, control the thinking and political wisdom of community? It may be their individual opinion. Let him go and embrace Narendra Modi, I won't mind. Nobody would mind. But to speak on the behalf of the entire community, I don't think they have got, Muslim clerics have got the right. They don't control community's thinking. They don't control the political wisdom of the community. So it may be his personal opinion, but so far Muslims are concerned, I don't think they are going to forget 2002 in any case.
Smriti Irani had a bad satellite connection there with us. We got her on the phone line. Smriti, sorry for the bad video link. You know, we had Hassan Kamal here, and before that Shakti Singh Goyal, both of whom are rejecting the perspective that Muslim community can change its views on Mr. Narendra Modi. In fact, Hassan Kamal says that Maulana Kalbe Sadiq's comments do not mean that the Muslim community is softening up to Modi, and that there is no possibility of a change in the minds of the Muslim community towards Modi and 2002. Smriti, would you like to counter him, please?
Well, I don't know whether whether my video is also visible right now. But I do know this, that normally on a Times Now debate, I'm quite worked up, but today I began the debate with a smile on my face, irrespective of the fact that the audio was not there, because you asked a very pertinent question of Mr. Shakti Singh Goyal as to under what capacity would he be briefed or even be met up by an intelligence bureau officer. I've been a politician for the past 13 years.
Don't use word briefed.
Allow me, sir, to finish, especially since I'm challenged today vis-a-vis audio. I think that a very pertinent question has been asked, which gives rise to two questions. One, I don't know under what capacity Mr. Gandhi was briefed, but if so briefed, why would he make a public declaration of an IB briefing or meeting is something that only Mr. Gandhi can answer. In fact, it reflects on his political immaturity that he sought to accrue political mileage out of such a conversation. It is extremely unfortunate. I also believe that a gentleman on your show tonight has made a reference to what the Maulana Sahab has said about changing Muslim attitude or mindset towards Mr. Narendra Modi. The Maulana's stand has been rejected by some who claim that he doesn't speak for the entire community. Well, neither do the gentlemen sitting on your channel this evening. I think that the attempt is being made by Mr. Gandhi to deviate attention from 2-3 very critical challenges that face the country today. For the past 48 hours, the onion debate has been resoundingly debated on every channel. Onion prices have gone up by over 300%. Last I checked, Hindus and Muslims and Sikhs and Christians in this country ate onions. Why is it that issues pertaining?
No, what are you saying?
Why is it that
Are you saying Rahul Gandhi made it up? No, 1 second. Are you saying Rahul Gandhi made it up? Are you saying Rahul Gandhi made up? No.
I don't know whether Mr. Gandhi has the maturity to address issues like inflation. I don't know whether Mr. Gandhi has the political maturity to issue or to address or debate issues like fiscal deficit. I only know that Mr. Gandhi is trying to gain political capital out of his own legacy. Well, if it comes to his own legacy, let me say this. Mr. Gandhi's great-grandfather, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, was a Kashmiri Pandit. If Mr. Gandhi is revisiting his legacy, my question tonight to him on a public platform is this. Has he ever gone to Srinagar and asked where the Kashmiri Pandits are? Has he ever met Kashmiri Pandit youth in the nation's capital?
Can I get the National Conference to answer you?
Met Hindus and Muslims.
1 minute,
both.
Smriti.
What are you talking about?
Let her complete.
Has your Modi visited Muzaffarnagar?
Let her.
So please,
Smriti Irani.
understand one thing. Please
Yeah, we have heard your lecture for a long time. This is a debate. We are not
Mr.
here to
Gohil,
listen your lecture.
Mr.
You are delivering
Gohil,
speech since last 10 minutes.
Mr.
Don't
Gohil,
go on like
you
this.
Mr. Gohil, let me politely submit to you, you neither have the intellectual or emotional capacity to actually withstand a lecture from me. Let me not get into a personal...
I am not an artist who
Where
can
I'm
twist like
responding to
you.
what-
I am not an artist who criticize Modi in Surat and come in Baroda and change the stand. That's you. You are an artist. I am a human being.
1 second,
And I-
please.
whatever I am saying
Now, Shakti
is
Singh Goyal.
with the truth.
Shakti Singh
I'm not an
Goyal.
artist.
Shakti Singh Goyal, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. First of all, may I please come in? I just want to say one thing here.
Arnab, I don't have the capacity to engage with you through a proper
Now,
AV
what I'm
video
saying, Smriti, is just 1 minute. Just bear with me. I want to say something.
Request your panelists to bear with my response.
Smriti, just bear with me 1 minute. I just
Yes.
want to say one thing here. However heated the debate, I make a genuine request, Mr. Gohil. You know, there is no ban in people from different backgrounds, whether, from any walk of life, whether they're lawyers or artists, the people from different walks of life join politics. Hence, I request you with the utmost humility to refrain from making any personal remarks. Sir, it will not add, it will take away from the debate we have. I want, however, on the
she
point...
started and
No, she didn't attack you personally. Okay,
She started personal and I responded.
Fine. Now, okay. Now, can we come back to the point? The point here is, Tanveer Sadiq, I want you to respond to Smriti Irani. She's making some serious allegations. She is saying there, and the question here is, how is it that Rahul Gandhi knows that the ISI is in contact with the affected youth in Muzaffarnagar, and the additional Director General of Law and Order, Mukul Goyal, in Uttar Pradesh doesn't? You know, this is all happening in a backdrop of what is being seen to be an attempt by Rahul Gandhi to push the communal versus secular debate. May I have your response to Smriti Irani and to Asifa Khan?
Now, first of all, I can't speak on Rahul Gandhi. I mean, I'm sure the Congress spokesman will speak on behalf of him. But here, because the debate is on Mr. Kalbe Sadiq and then what happened when about that ISI debate. Now, first of all, I'll talk about Smriti Irani. I don't know where she was going when she spoke about Jawaharlal Nehru ji and Rahul Gandhi came here and met Pandits. I don't know where she gets all this information from. Now, number two, very important, is that out of 1.27 billion Muslims, I'll go ahead with what Mr. Kamal is saying, that 177 million are Muslims, and I don't feel that Mr. Kalbe Sadiq represents all of them. But having that being said, I believe that...
Does he represent some of them in your view?
In his own speech. Okay, fair enough. I mean, with all due respect to him, he may not. The point is that today, he even in his speech said that first of all, Modi should apologize. I mean, he should apologize. In that case, I think any secular Indian, whether he's Muslim or Hindu, everybody knows that nobody can forget what happened in 2002. And I believe not only it brought a bad name to the country, but also to our secular, it broke our secular fabric here. Now, my point is that he should first resign, and then we can talk about, when the bridge comes, we'll think of talking about it. But today I feel that even though if, you learn from your experiences, Mr. Narendra Modi is on record saying that he is a Hindu nationalist. He is one of his, Mr. Subramaniam Swamy says, divide Muslims and unite Hindus. Uma Bharti after Muzaffarnagar riots comes out, and that Sadhvi Prachi.
Asifa wants to counter you. Asifa, 1 minute.
A certain community. My point is,
Asifa will counter next.
I don't think any Muslim will forget what happened in 2002.
No, if we are talking about 2002, Asifa, is it you there who wants to counter?
Me, Smriti.
That's Smriti. Smriti wants to counter. No, Smriti and Asifa, to you, both of you. First, Smriti, you want to counter, that's fine. I just want to welcome Zafar Sareshwala into the debate here right now. I found it interesting that Modi called on Rahul Gandhi to apologize for casting aspersions on the loyalty of Muslims. Did he deliberately stop short of asking Rahul to apologize for 1984? Because if he had asked Rahul to apologize for 1984, that would have invited calls for Modi to apologize, Asifa, for the riots of 2002. Am I correct? He's playing safe.
Arnab, in the first place, Muzaffarnagar is just 70 kilometers away from Delhi, and Muzaffarnagar, as you and me know, was simmering for a week. And why did the Congress not go there early and look into the situation? The Congress in its history always waits for around 100 Muslims to be killed and about 1,000 Muslims to go
Has
to
Modi
refugee
visited
camps,
there?
and then they come out of their comfort
Mr. Gohel.
zone, come out of their comfort zone for a photo opportunity. And when there are panelists on the from the Congress today telling that why didn't we say sorry, and why does the sorry issue comes up? Modi is not going to come and say sorry to Mr. Gohel. Modi has showed it in his action. Any leader of this country will be judged by his deeds and not by his words. And Modi has spoken
Yes, Mr.
to
Gohel.
a number of delegations, Muslims visiting to him. And what did you do, Mr. Gohel? You didn't go to Bhavnagar to save the children. Why did you lose in your own constituency? The Muslims didn't vote for you. Why are you out of power for the last 22 years?
Go ahead, Mr. Gohel is countering. After that, Zafar Sareshwala is responding. Mr. Gohel, please. Mr. Gohel, please.
From West Bengal,
Mr. Gohel, please.
dominated areas.
Okay, limited time. Mr. Gohel is going next. Mr. Gohel.
Why is there?
You asked a number of questions. Let him respond, please. Mr. Gohel.
Of this country, and there are thousands of
1 minute. Asifa, let him respond to you,
Let us
please.
stop.
You are doing nothing for them.
Let him respond to you, please. Mr. Gohel.
Arnab, on your challenge, this is my openly I am telling you, and this is a challenge. I have a long political experience. I leave my politics. If it is proved, I will come with the data on your challenge. Asifa, I have a high respect for her. I know Modi must have given her a brief without the.
No.
I will come with the data of my constituency. When there was a riots, I was moving in my constituency.
Mr. Gohel, you don't speak
I
about
was moving in my constituency.
Your
I was at midnight.
Bhavnagar is
And
there
I
for everybody to
will
see.
request.
Do not bring out
I will request. In Bhavnagar, I was there, very much there. And in all the Muslim areas, Muslims voted, and even secular Hindus voted for me for 90% votes. I voted. And I was in my constituency.
Mr. Gohel.
It's an open challenge.
Mr. Gohel, you can give a challenge, but others have a right to counter you, right? So, Zafar Sareshwala, please. Yes, Mr. Sareshwala, this is...
Subtle Jafar as a Jafar. I don't want to
Mr.
speak
Gohel,
anything
your record
personal
is
about
there.
anyone. But when there is a personal attack,
Mr. Gohel, you
what I am
don't speak
saying
about
is,
Muslims.
let
You dare not, Mr. Gohel, you dare not talk about Muslims. your face is tainted.
What are you talking?
have brought in Congress party the discarded of VHP and Bajrang Dal. You talk about your leader, Mr. Shankar Singh Waghela. Where was even Babri Masjid?
What are you talking, Jafar Sareshwala?
I am not a fraud who is coming from London and having a shelter from Modi, having a blessing for Adani and on Adani's money. I am not playing that. I don't have any complaint against me. What are you, Jafar Sareshwala? I am not anyone's on playroll.
Talk about the debate.
Come with me in Bhavnagar. We'll go in Muslim areas.
That's why people have defeated you in Bhavnagar. You dare not come out and talk about Muslims at all.
Let the Muslims of Bhavnagar tell you on your face.
Befitting reply.
Without any security, without anyone. I am ready to come in my area, in a Muslim area. And let the Muslims of Gujarat tell you what Shankar Goyal has done for Muslims. And you are on a payroll. I can understand. From London, why you are in Gujarat.
Okay, this discussion now I'm coming in, please.
We know it. We are concerned about the mass. We don't have any personal agenda, Mr.
Jafar Sareshwala, like you.
Mr. Gohil,
I don't have any personal motive.
You may have something.
Yourself.
1 minute.
There is a petition against you in the High Court. What are the allegations against you?
May I please, Mr. Gohil, again for a second time you are going personal on the debate. Mr. Gohil, for a second time you are going personal on the debate. I request you, don't make it personal. You know, let's discuss. They want to discuss.
No, because he has started.
They want to discuss.
If someone will start, I will go and I will tell them. If someone will go personal, if I am a tinted, let the channel, let him come and show
But it won't help the debate. 1 minute.
I am ready to go with him in my area.
One of the reasons. May I please go back to Smriti Irani? 1 minute. Smriti Irani, you are still there?
If someone will start personal,
Smriti Irani,
to listen.
Yes.
Smriti Irani,
Yes.
tell me, and don't respond to exact. The point is the BJP trying hard to get the individual support of individual members, senior representatives of... We have your video, by the way. Thank God your video line is finally back. Is the BJP trying hard to get concurrence of its views or some endorsement for it from members of the Muslim community? Is there some effort that is going on to get concurrence from certain members of the Muslim community? Because people are drawing those links and inferences.
Extremely.
Yes.
No, I think it would be extremely...
Go ahead, we can hear you. Carry on. We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you. Carry on. We're going to dial her again. Hassan Kamal, what do you think on that? 1 second, gentlemen. I go to Hassan Kamal, please. 1 second, Mr. Sareshwala. Hassan Kamal, this support that is coming in from some people, it's not doctored for sure. Yeah.
Number one, I'm not ready to participate in a screaming match, but I will tell you one thing. It is a constant effort by BJP and now by Mr. Modi also to have some contact with some Muslims. Well, Mr. Zafar Sareshwala is already there. Some more Muslims like him.
No, Mr. Hassan Kamal, don't go personal. Mr. Hassan Kamal, don't go personal.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Talk about the topic. Okay. Don't go personal, Mr. Hassan Kamal, please. No, remain in the decorum of the debate.
Don't scream. Don't scream.
No, Mr. Hassan Kamal, it does not befit people like you to go personal. This is very unparliamentary.
Okay, now Mr. Sareshwala, let him complete. Mr. Sareshwala, let him complete. He's making his point. You may not agree with it. He has a right to make the point, Mr. Sareshwala. I request you. He has a right to make his point.
No, but he has no right. He has no right to go personal.
If he has
no right to go personal. Don't take names.
Mr. Sareshwala, I request you, let him complete his point. And the whole business of a news hour debate is, even if you totally violently disagree with the other person's point of view, in the interest of having an open debate, let's be frank. Otherwise, we shouldn't have the news hour debate. So,
Arnab,
so please.
There is some decorum.
I understand.
Arnab,
let me decide the decorum.
They cannot go personal.
Let me decide the decorum, sir, please.
No, Mr. Hassan Kamal, this is absolutely unparliamentary on your part to take people's names.
So keep.
No, don't take names. Don't take names.
Keep quiet for a minute.
Let him complete.
Keep quiet. Don't scream. Keep quiet for a minute. I know you don't want to listen.
No, I'm only
1 minute now, Mr. Sareshwala. I'm giving you one warning. Please, Mr. Sareshwala, please, let him complete.
Again, you are interrupting. You don't want to listen. So Mr. Modi now and BJP from quite some time is trying to contact certain Muslims to show the rest of the world that at least a part of the Muslims with him. It's like they have got every right to do that. But asking some clerics to speak on their behalf or asking some big businessmen to speak on their behalf doesn't mean that the entire community is with him or with BJP. We have got the complete political record of BJP since 1992, and we have got a complete political record of Mr. Narendra Modi from 2002 and on. So we don't have to be convinced by some clerics or some big businessmen that Muslims.
Okay, now Hassan Kamal.
And nobody's.
Now Hassan Kamal, you made your point. Now I want you to listen to the counter from Smriti Irani. Smriti Irani, the final point here is this, and you can respond in detail.
Sure.
Mr. Hassan Kamal makes a fairly straightforward accusation. He says there is a constant effort by the BJP and Narendra Modi and his supporters to have contact with some Muslims. In other words, he's saying this support, whatever support is coming, is not natural. He's suggesting that a lot of it is orchestrated. Respond directly to him tonight before I close the debate.
I think it's quite preposterous
one
that
last
Mr.
word,
Hassan
Arnab,
Kamal
please.
thinks that Muslim clerics are up for sale in Indian polity. I think it is quite preposterous for him to attribute political motive to any Indian, irrespective of his religion, Hindu or Muslim, who speaks in favor of development. While Mr. Hassan Kamal is trying to here ascertain that dal mein kuch kala hai, let me very humbly submit to him that every Indian who speaks or aspires for a developed nation need not be looked upon, Mr. Hassan Kamal, from a communal eye. There are Indians who are supporting Mr. Narendra Modi because they are quite tired of being, time and again, being fed a dream of an India which travels from half a roti to a full roti in 60 years, as Mr. Modi said in his speech today. The question that needs to be asked tonight is this, that if Rahul Gandhi is just a political office bearer of the Congress party and an MP and hence is briefed like every other politician, why is it that Rahul Gandhi on public platforms can incite communal tension and the Election Commission is not batting an eyelid?
Miss Smriti Irani, Asifa Khan, Zafar Sareshwala, Hassan Kamal, Tanveer Sadiq and Shakti Singh Goel.
10 seconds, Arnab.
Sir,
Arnab, give me 10 seconds.
I thought that was the last
Give me 10
word.
seconds, Arnab. Give me 10 seconds. Please.
I'm counting.
Please, 10 seconds.
I'm
Then
counting.
give me also 10 seconds. I will also have to
This is
reply.
very-
If you didn't allow anyone to speak and you want 10 seconds
this
last
is-
and go away.
So what I'll do
like
is,
this?
I'm going to do is, we will bring another debate in which Shakti
who
Singh
asked-
Goel and Zafar Sareshwala can debate it out for more than 10 seconds.
but-
Yes.
Only for tonight because I have
But
more
Arnab,
disclosures.
Arnab, 30% Muslims have voted
I have-
for BJP.
I have more-
And more than 200 Muslim delegations have met Mr.
What?
Modi.
Who are
200
talking? I have a
gentlemen,
data.
200
Don't tell lies
Gentlemen,
on
I
channel.
have,
What
I
are you
have
talking
tonight.
about?
Come with the data.
And you are
I'll
telling
put
me
it
I
on
have
nonsense.
to thank my guests for joining me on Debate Number 1 on the News Hour Tonight.